Hello. Hey, hello, everybody. Coming to you live from inside of my kitchen. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. And yesterday I was here in the kitchen and I was just doing some different things and watching the Pennsylvania, what happened in Pennsylvania with all of the election fraud. And if you haven't watched that, at first I was a little bit worried about watching it. Can't find the right angle for my camera here. I'll just do this. And at first, I didn't want to watch it because I was concerned that I would hear something or that would make me nervous. But this is what I found out. I watched all 3 hours of it. And the last 3 hours the last 5 minutes was amazing. Where Representative, who was it? The state senator, Doug Mastriano. He brought it home and he talked about that we are a republic. And when somebody asked Ben Franklin, well, are we a republic? He said, you're a republic if you can keep it. And he said, we're going to keep it. And so my heart is to just scream to people, you cannot make the truth be a lie. You can't. You can try, and you can't make the lie become a truth. And so I watched last night the president taking questions for the first time and how rude the reporters and the media were, which is nothing new. They've always been that way. But he stood his ground and said, you're not going to talk that way to the president. And as I watched that, one thing that I wanted him to do, if I was the president, what I wanted him to do was turn to those reporters and say, what's your name? Do you have any children? Okay, well, I'm not going to ask you what your kids' names are. But this isn't about Trump. This isn't about Biden. This isn't about the election. It is about the election. But what we are fighting for is our American way of life, a free and fair election. Look at Venezuela. Look at these places that don't have a free and fair election. We've spent millions of dollars. Our country has spent millions of dollars to make sure that other countries have a free and fair election, yet nobody wants to look into this one. And so that's my question to the media and to anybody that wants to whine and cry and say, well, Trump won't accept the election. He won't accept it. No, what he's not going to accept is our election system being overtaken with fraud and the votes being stolen. Who wants that? Do you want that? Nobody wants that. And so I just encourage you to continually write your state senators and your representatives to stand firmly with what is right. And what I called this was time and truth, because time and truth walk hand in hand. And if we don't stand up now as patriots and take our country back, we will not have a country. We will not have a country as we know it. Your children and your grandchildren will not live in freedom as you know it today. So you can't sit on the sidelines. You can't sit beside and just hope everything works out. You better get involved and you better do something, and you better get on your knees and pray and support those who are standing up for what's right. Be a patriot. Be a patriot warrior. Do your part. Do what you have to do. And I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving holiday.